MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, one away.
In the second spot.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
Low with the splitter, ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peters is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Batting second.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. Right fielder.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball just a bit high. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Danger revert. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That's a ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Dyson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting 6, Left fielder.
Digging in the
Jake
switch hitter,
Peters.
Jake Peters. Fly ball to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th. Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Changeup called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now the 1-strike pitch is sent on the ground to Cano at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Second base for number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Zunino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Batting 9th.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2 on the ground to the right side. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Dyson's there, and the inning is over. Indians trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now.
15.
Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter,
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slice down the left side, but foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And a neck-high fastball that time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Another chance. Bryce Harper. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 34.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit back toward the mound, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Mariners 0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup and the pitch. Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ready on 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another. Dan Vogelbach. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jarrod Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Edwin Encarnacion now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz going back at the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Bryce Harper will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Indians add. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Robinson Cano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Left
Digging
fielder,
in once again, Jake Peters. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Seattle. Evan Scribner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready with the 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. On the ground to third. Seager has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zunino has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitch on the way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts on the run. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Mike Zunino stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelbach. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Ryan Weber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mookie Betts is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. What stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Cody Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Cody Allen.
And a high strike there. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Harper, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Ramirez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder.
Ready once again, Jake Peters. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The Tribe have taken a 2-1 series lead. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball.